All right, good evening, y'all. It's High Priestess Jamila. Oh, what a day it has been, and I have worked, did my work. Well, I got one more thing to do, but I'm about to go down here and make some hot honey because I told y'all that I'm making that sandwich. It's got pears on it, and oh my god, that sandwich that I shared to my community wall on this channel. Yeah, I'm eating dinner late, but I'm getting ready to have that sandwich with some pasta salad. And that's gonna be my little dinner thing because I'm gonna be watching. I tried to watch Halloween Ends last night, and I got distracted. I had to deal with something else, but I'm gonna watch it tonight because it started off kind of good. But I had to come and say something. So if you are sub to my Witch's Broom channel, I shared a some kind of, what is it, the Congress or the cringiness or the Congress meeting. Like, listen, I don't listen to politics at all. And, it's just not the right time for me to pay a whole lot of attention to it. And I normally don't, but I was in the shower and I shampooed and deep conditioned my hair. And so it started playing automatically after another video that I was watching because. And so I'm hearing this dude talk, and I'm just like, how is it that the people can even fall for this? So basically he was talking about um young kids online and predators online, and he was talking about sextortion and things of that nature. And yeah, there's a lot of predatory people in social media. They make me freaking sick. My kids are in their 20s. I have an 11-year-old, and I watch what he does on the internet because I'm an active parent. Okay. I actually don't have time to ignore my kids. I don't, and I'm not trying to diss or degrade any parents out there. Okay. But he's on and it's on the Witch's Broom channel. So go and, like, I feel like I should be a member of Congress because I would be like a voice of reason, right? So he's on there going, "Oh, well, back 20 years ago, the cell phones that we had was the Motorola, and all you could do is call and text, and now there's technology." He's basically blaming technology and freaking the fact that people can take pictures on their phone. He's blaming that on the existence of freaking child predators. Like, are you freaking kidding me? Child predators have existed for so long and they're still out there. Like, I'm sorry. Why are you trying to demonize social media apps? It's not the actual social media app. It's the predators that are using the social media app to do the food. And why isn't that being monitored? Why is it that when somebody reports stuff, the police is not knocking down their damn door? Why is that? Why are there no investigations? Why does the dark web exist? I feel like they're pulling my leg right here. You know what I'm saying? What in the world? So you're going to blame technology and social media on children being pursued by child predators? Why don't you blame the freaking predators for doing what they're doing? Why don't you go and arrest these people? Why is it that a child predator does less time in jail for raping a child than somebody does that sold some drugs? What is going on here? Like, Like, no wonder the American people are always in an outrage. And it just, because it's just like, well, this is freaking outrageous. Like, why doesn't the government set up some kind of sting operation and actually pay attention to these child predators? If anything, social media catches the predators. If anything, it catches them. They have the ability to tap into these people's stuff, and they can go and see what they doing on the internet. And when you go and you report this stuff, nothing really ever happens. Okay. It doesn't, it's not technology's fault. Is technology turning these sick people into predators? No, it's not. And it's a lot of them. Why don't you gather them up and do what you got to do? Okay. That's it. Cause I don't want to get flagged because, so I'm not going to say anything inflammatory. I'm going to keep it professional, but it's just the point. Like, why do you, okay, so you're, or, okay, so even if they were coming at the angle to where they're like, okay, well, social media gives predators way too much access. Okay, if it's a freaking predator, they can go out in the world and just go to like wherever they think kids are at, which is what they're doing anyway. Hey sis, like what, like what, what's going on here? And I'm talking about all child predators. I'm talking about, and you know what? I have a serious problem. Triple, how you doing? Thank you for the rose. I have a question for you today. Why are you cool with people that attack children online? And see, the only reason why I've not blocked you, hun, is because I don't want to bring that energy to my channel. But I'm very, very curious as to why you like I don't accept, actually I don't accept your roles. Like, I'm a little alarmed by the fact that you can be cool with somebody that talk negatively about an 11-year-old kid that is such a good kid. The Like, all my kids are the light of my life. I love my kids very much. How can you be up in my face right now and you're actually cool with a person that literally was trying to roast my child? Like, I'm so confused about that, hun. I'm don't type her name. Don't type her name, but we all know who I'm talking about. I don't That's predatory too. That's a sign of a predator, possibly. Not always a sign of a predator. It could be just a sign that somebody probably, what is this? Okay. It could just be a sign that possibly somebody could need some mental help, or maybe they need to get their mind together, or, heal themselves. But like, this person that you're cool with is constantly talking about my kid. It starts with E, and do not type her name in my chat. Yeah. And I don't even see how a man can even be cool with a woman like that. Like, I don't see how anybody can be cool. Like I'm absolutely disgusted by I'm absolutely disgusted by people bringing children into adult arguments. And then also another thing, I think it's something wrong with a lot of people's brains. Like, literally, I just was sexually attacked yesterday because somebody called somebody a freaking name. Literally, somebody decided to sexually assault me yesterday via the internet because somebody else said something. I'm not purposely not saying anything. I'm not just trying to be slick like some people. I literally have nothing to do with that situation. Never have, never will, never wanted to be a part of that situation. But yet I got sexually assaulted via the internet. Something wrong with you men. Something wrong with you men. A lot of you men that are doing stuff like that, I'm sorry. Okay. I don't go by sides, all that. All I know is that I can see you like being all cool and buddy buddy with people that talk about kids. I'm absolutely disgusted by people that talk about kids. If you've talked about kids into, like, I can understand that the rules in that arena are like that, but I think that at some point y'all rules should have changed. And like if I see anybody, anybody exploiting a child, like yeah, I'm cursing you. So maybe I did deserve, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take being having venge porn or some kind of weird photograph that ain't even really me. I'll take that. I'll take that because you know what? I'm cursing the entire soul out of these people because I don't like leave, like all of them are guilty of it. A lot of them. I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted by people, and I don't know why y'all think that's cool. And then some of them be running around here trying to pretend as though they're sexy or something. No, you're not sexy. I threw up in my mouth because you're talking about children. God, no, God, God, yuck, yuck. If I got a problem with somebody, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. I don't argue with children. I don't argue with children because I'm a grown woman. Okay. But if I have a problem with you, I'm going to take it up with you. I'm not going to sit up here like a complete idiot thinking, oh, I'm going to roast your kid and think that I'm doing something. That no wonder the like and then let's get to this point. Okay, let's get to this point. We want to talk about things that are happening online. How about more active parenting? How about that? How about them apples? Hmm? I'm not blaming parents that have had children that have been attacked online. That's not what I'm doing. How about let's get the child predators off of the goddamn street? How about we have a total and zero tolerance in this country for that? Hey, I'm sorry, sir or ma'am, but if we know for a fact that you done did something to a little kid, you ain't never seeing the light of day ever again, ever, ever, ever. How about them apples? Because nobody that is a good person just kind of sits around just on a normal basis and say, hey, I want to go do something to some kids. Roasting, because that's considered to be verbal abuse. You're letting everybody know that you're a piece of crud, basically, that you're in a very, very dark place, roasting children. Listen, I ain't got to roast your kids to mess you up. I will mess you up. I am a witch. Do you understand me? If I got to go to work, if I got to do work on you, but see, that's because I am who I am. I am who I am. Okay, and that's just all it is to it. Okay, and I just and you know what, my spirits are very, 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 they take very unkindly. So I am a representative of a person. My spirits are very, very, very concerned about the state of children, just the environment, right? So they are. Okay, I used to be a child's rights activist, and what do you know? I got attacked. Wow. Not too many child's rights activists out there. I did some activism for children and been getting stalked ever since. Go figure, right? Yeah. So, all I got to say is that we need to stop being so forgiving for people doing stuff to kids. Like honestly, that's the reality of it, okay? And the child predators are all out there and they are letting us know who they are, especially in social media and attacking mothers. I'm just saying, if I see certain behaviors that a person has, I don't associate with them. I'm talking about things that I can see. I'm not talking about stuff that's made up by some jealous person that think that they winning. I ain't talking about no liar, because it's a lot of people that will lie and try to, you know, they will like I'm talking about like nobody's stupid here. Like if you are the type of person that like literally is attacking people's small children, you're Trash. You're trash. That's all I gotta say about that. Okay, because I know a lot of people are just like mentally not all the way there, and they think they pulling a chess move or something. Oh, well, I'm playing chess, not checkers. I don't like you, and I think that I'm gonna say this about your child to do something to you, and it's just like I'm just like, how but anyway, getting back to the subject at hand. Why is it that who uh, look at the video though. I posted it and I'm just sitting there listening to this man. And I'm like, okay, uncle, sir, pardon me. I'd be like, wait a minute. Don't y'all think that we should start doing more about predators? Like, because he was saying that I can't remember the exact date, but he said that hundreds of thousands of tips come in per day, per day. And then, of course, you got people out there filing false reports because they're idiots. You got idiotic people out there filing false reports. So I'm pretty sure that they have to sift through that. Y'all know, by the way, it is a felony now. Well, it will be a felony if a bill passes. Swatting is going to be a felony in Georgia. Okay. Yeah. I think that's interesting that you would bring up the purge because purging is supposed to be getting rid of something. I kind of quite didn't understand what the purge was supposed to be about. It's a purge. That means that you're getting it all out. That means that you're transmuting the energy. That's literally what purge means to me. So if you purged, then why are you still why are these people still very, very upset, raging? For nothing about what somebody said. I think it's too many adults that are just like, really, seriously. That's why I'm so overprotective of my kids because if you don't protect your kids, nobody else is. Like that just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, okay, so we're gonna blame it on smartphones and social media apps. We're gonna blame freaking social media for predatorial behavior against children. No, that person was a freaking pedophile before. Like nobody looks at a child as like, ooh, that child is, like gawking at children. You know what I'm saying? Like I do think that people should take into consideration when they're putting their children up there, like who could be watching. But I also think that we as a society, we have to be able to live normal life. We can't allow child predators to freaking run our lives. It's just so sick. Anyway, pretty much what I wanted to say. I know that when you talk sensibly to a world filled with possessed people, that they're, well, it is the truth. It is social media. No, it's not. It's sick people that it's the way that they use social media. You know how many freaking times I have reported a manufactured child pornography photograph? You know how many times I reported it with detail? Not to mention there was government witnesses as well as police witness to this several years ago that some weirdo photoshopped a picture. I'm like, why are these people not in prison? That's okay. They'll be in my prison where I'm sticking a pitchfork up their butts. Okay, let me tell you something, witches. That's that right there. That right there. And feel free. Like they be sitting up here trying to act like witches are supposed to be scared to do death magic. Are you stupid? Like you are an aggressive stalker. First of all, you're a stalker. Like people used to get put to death just for lying on people. I know for a fact that during a previous life I existed, and I know for a fact that yeah, I actually was queen, and I put people to death for lying, because lying is a very, very, very vicious thing to do. To tell any lie, whether or not it's a white lie or a black lie, whatever it is, whatever lie you telling, if you know it's a lie. And yeah, we can sit up here and say, well, that person is delusional. Oh, that person's delusional and they crazy. Listen, we're gonna stop using mental illness as an excuse for messed up behavior. Okay. Because I've known people with mental illnesses and they don't act like that. You're just a bad person. You're not mentally ill. You're just a horrible person. Can we just say it like that? Like, let's just be real here. And what does make them look crazy is that they'll act crazy, they'll do crazy things, and then they'll try to be normal. Like, but we just saw what you did. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're obviously that person, So yeah. So I'm just like this. Where is my comb at though? Because I'm trying to pull my hair into a ponytail before it draws all up. Where's my comb? Here it is. So I'm just saying, like, I just think it's crazy. I think it's insane. I think it's insanity. I mean, I could hear what dude was saying, but it's like, hey, let's get to the core of the problem. And the core of the problem is these god dang child predators running around here. In fact, they get to torment and terrorize us. You know what I'm saying? You could be living down the street from a freaking predator. They and so a lot of people say, well, they moved on and they changed their life. And it's like, okay, whatever. If it's an active predator on the god dang internet, whether or not it involves children or women, lock them up. Lock them up. Quit being disgusting. Quit being disgusting. Ugh. And they do it. It's like they saying, "Ha ha, police." I'm gonna drop some revenge porn today. And I can't believe any male in social media would be dumb enough to drop revenge porn after Nature Boy just got life in prison. And he gonna stay there too. He gonna stay there. Just for the funk of it. Just for the funk of it. We need to put all these predators. Quit being a predator. Quit being a predator. Quit predatorily attacking people. Okay? Anyway, y'all, I gotta go. I'm about to go down here and make my hot honey for my sandwiches. So I gotta go. Yeah. Jamila for Congress. I'll see y'all later. I'm out.